Hello class, I wanted to show you how to make a Google form for your survey project if you want to be able to get online results for your survey. So I'm going to make a blank form. I went to Google Forms and I'm going to make a blank form and I'm going to name it Stats Project. Mr. McReynolds, you'd put your name on there. And I'm probably put my question right here in the form description. And I'm just going to make one up. How many hours per week do you work? And after you do that, one of the first things you want to ask is I'm going to add a question. And I'm going to make it short answer. And I'm just going to ask, what is your name? Because you want them to write their name there, and I'm going to make it required so you know you're getting unique responses. The only time you wouldn't want a name is if you're asking something that's a little personal. You want to keep it anonymous, but that makes it possibly have a little more bias because people could put their vote in multiple times. So I did, what is your name? And a short answer. And I made that one required. You don't have to do that one if, whoops, what is your name? Yeah, you don't have to do that one if you want to ask something a little more personal. And then I'm going to have the question I'm asking. I'll leave a paragraph just in case. Well, let's go ahead and do short answer because what I'm asking them is, how many hours per week do you work? How many hours per week do you work? And then I'll have short answer. And I'm going to set it as a number. Like that. So I set it as a number. And I required that one too. Because I need that answer from them. And so it has a response validation where it has to be a number. Now you don't have to set yours as a number if you didn't do a quantitative one. But I set mine as a number. How many hours per week did you work? Another thing I could ask is I could do a drop down of what is your gender, in case you want to split it up male and female like that. Or you could ask for the grade. So I added one, what is your gender, what is your grade? And you can add the options like that, 9th, 10th. And just whatever you want to ask for your survey. You're only asking one main question, but if you want to split it up into male, female, if you want to split it up by grade, you can add a grade one and make it required. And just put whatever you need on there. And once you're done, you hit send, and either you can email it to people, or you can go ahead and get this link right here. That's what I would do, is I would copy the link and send it out via email to people. And I'm also going to set up another place where we can put it to, probably on a Padlet or something like that. And I'll set that up a little later. Okay, so once you've created your form, I'm going to get you to go over to Padlet. I'll have a link in the Schoology class to get to Padlet, and every class will have access to that, so this should get you a lot of good data. So I'll have a Padlet like this right here, and you'll hit add. And what you'll do is make sure you have your link, so go back to your form, and I'm going to go get that link right there and copy it. So I copied my link to my Google form, and I'm going to make a post right here with the link. And I'm going to paste that, and it puts that right there. And you want to put like a title or something, and you probably want to put your question, something that will get people's attention. How many hours per week do you work? So I got that. And it'll make a post on the Padlet like this, and other people, since it'll be a Padlet anyone in the class can access, anyone can come in here and click and fill out your form. And, make sure you require their name unless you're going to do something more private and personal. And that way we can get data for each other. And once you have data on your own personal form, you'll be able to go over to responses and see the responses right there. Like I'm going to go ahead and fill mine out real quick. Let's say it's Bob, and he works 12 hours a week. So I'm going to submit. Now if I go back to my forms, I can see that response now, Bob with 12. And when you're done, you can download all the responses to a Excel file right here. And that way you can kind of look at everything and see how everything got picked and do all your statistics for your project. All right, that should be everything you need to be able to do an online form and post it to the Padlet I'm going to put up there.